In this video, I'm going to run you through how I'd like you to do progress pictures if you're choosing those as one of your forms of measurement. I do actually recommend these as they're one of the best forms of measurement if you take them right. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can take them right so that you can take advantage of using them to actually see progress over time. Okay, first thing is lighting. Notice how my face is fairly well lit here. The same needs to be true for when you're taking progress pictures. The key to that is if I just turn the camera around here, sorry if it makes noise, the tripod's hanging around things. You can see there's light coming in the window and the camera is placed in front of a window. I'm not standing in front of the window and the camera is not pointed directly at the light, rather the light's going through the back of the screen if you're using a phone, so that it's actually lighting you up. Also, if you're taking advantage of lighting like this for progress pictures, make sure you do it at the same time of day and use the same lighting. If you've no option but to use the fluorescent light from a light bulb, then stick with that and don't switch between that type of lighting and regular sunlight, because again it'll make it harder to compare the progress pictures and they won't be accurate. So try and take it at the same time of day and the same lighting source. Next thing is clothing. Make sure the clothing you use is the same, and if it's not the same, make sure you wear it in a similar way. I've often seen progress pictures of women where in one picture they might wear their underwear kind of pulled around their waist, and in another picture they might actually pull it up higher and it'll make their waist appear smaller. And again, it's going to be harder to see whether or not that person's made progress over a month, if they're changing the way they wear their clothes or if they're changing the color of their clothes. Okay, so these things need to be controlled for and kept the same. The other thing then is clothing. There'll obviously be a bit of a difference between men and women. Women are going to wear a bra or sports bra and underwear, and men are going to be wearing just probably their boxer shorts, to be fully honest. Also, some people are a little kind of insecure of taking the progress pictures, so you do have the option as well to, you can wear a sports bra and shorts if you're women, if you don't want to go into your underwear. And same as lads, if you'd rather not wear boxer shorts, you can just wear, regular football shorts or something like that as well. I'm completely okay with that and fully understand. You also don't have to take progress pictures at all. It is your choice, but they are a good form of measurement and you'd be glad you took them initially to look back on. Last thing I'll cover then is the posing. I'm going to give you an actual example of what I want you to do. Okay, so ideally every 4 to 6 weeks, you'll take 3 sets of progress pictures. One front, one side, and one back. Decide beforehand whether or not you want to do these flexed or unflexed. Basically, tensing your eyeballs out or just standing relaxed. Whichever one you choose, pick that and stick with it. Otherwise, it's going to be hard again to compare differences over time if you're flexing some of them and you're not flexing the others. So I'm going to give you an example of the poses that I'd like you to do. So here's what I want you to do when you're adding the progress pictures. Just go into your account. It'll be the same for your other measurements actually as well. Click on progress pictures, then click add progress pictures and add a front, side and back pose. Here's an idea of what they look like. Ignore half the random shite in my photo library. I use stuff for video editing and sending people examples to help them with content. So just go into photo library. I recommend taking them first. I know that is Shrek's layer down there. Gonna go front, just neutral pose, arms down by the side. Gonna go again. That's at the camera, sorry. Gonna go again, photo library, side. Arms up in front of you like that, just so you can actually see your waist. And then photo library again and back. Now, if you want, you can choose to do the front and rear with your arms up flexing if you want. The benefit to doing this, apart from feeling good about yourself for flexing, is that it actually spreads apart the muscles in your back if you're doing back on, and same with the front on a small bit, so that if you're seeing more definition, you might actually pick up on progress sooner doing that pose versus just a neutral pose. But for the vast majority of you, a neutral pose like this is completely fine.